It all began on what was supposed to be a warm, ordinary family evening. I remember standing in my kitchen that afternoon, smoothing the edges of the tablecloth with hands that had cooked thousands of meals for this family. The house smelled of roasted chicken and fresh bread, the kind of dinner I used to make when my late husband was still alive and our home felt whole. Family dinner had always been my way of holding everyone together. I am 68 years old, a widow, and this house was built with years of sacrifice, late nights, skipped vacations, and a lifetime of putting my children first. That evening, my son and his wife were coming over, just like they had countless times before. I told myself it would be peaceful. I told myself family was still family. When they arrived, I greeted them with the same smile I always did. My daughter-in-law barely looked up from her phone. My son gave me a quick hug, distracted, already pulled into her orbit. We sat down to eat, the clinking of silverware filling the silence I felt growing heavier by the minute. I tried to make conversation. I asked about their work, their plans, their future. My voice was gentle, careful not to sound like a burden. That's when it happened. In the middle of the meal, she laughed, sharp, careless, and said the words that cut deeper than she could ever know. "She's not really family." She said it as if I weren't sitting right there at the table I paid for, in the home I opened to them. My son said nothing. He didn't defend me. He didn't even look at me. In that moment, I felt smaller than I ever had in my life. I excused myself quietly, pretending I needed more water. In the kitchen, I stood alone, gripping the counter, reminding myself to breathe. I didn't cry. Not yet. Years of endurance had taught me how to hold my emotions in place. But something shifted inside me that night. I realized this wasn't just one careless comment. It was the beginning of understanding where I truly stood in my own family. The sacrifices, the love, the years I gave without question, none of it protected me from being dismissed. As I returned to the table, I made a decision I didn't fully understand yet. I would listen. I would observe, and I would no longer ignore the truth unfolding in front of me. This was only the beginning. Subscribe to the channel and like this video if family stories like this speak to you. To watch the full story, click the link in the bottom left corner of the screen or in the description.